Hey Huskies, my name is Shawna Shaw and I'm running for your ASB president. Recently, Washington High School has partnered up with Rock and Jump, a new trampoline park here in Fremont. I've been in charge of ticket sales, distribution, and direct communication with the company. I'm proud to announce that so far we have raised over $1,000 for our new marquee for the front of our school. On this pace, I hope that we have our new marquee in no time. From this experience of taking charge, I really learned that working in a team can really be beneficial. I think my mindset that everything is worth it in the end really adds to my work ethic. Whether it's a stressful project for leadership or a homework assignment, knowing that every minute of hard work is going to pay off in the end is really what keeps me going. Last November, I took it on myself to apply for a grant for Washington High School to have solar panels installed above our cafeteria. Going into it, I really had no idea what I was getting myself into. It was long nights of typing, phone calls, and a whole bunch of other stuff that I really had no experience in. And it would have been really easy to just throw in the towel and give up, but I had to constantly remind myself that if I kept going, it would really benefit the school. And I think the real failure is not trying at all, rather than failing together. I think my job as ASB president means ensuring that not only leadership runs smoothly, but our whole school as well. That means understanding where each student's opinions lie, keeping an open mindset, and respecting everyone's viewpoint on things. Another asset that an ASB president must have is working well under pressure and keeping her head held up high during stressful situations. Whether that's from the fun times of Spear Week or the not so fun times of finals, an ASB president must constantly motivate her student body to excel and to keep moving forward. Thank you so much, Huskies, and vote for me.
Hi, my name is Payton Cook, and I'm running for your 2014 and 2015 ASB president. I've been class president since freshman year, and there's a lot of little jobs that are required for you to do while you're class president. And some of them, like you work in big groups, small groups, or by yourself. And for example, a big group would be Spirit Week. It takes a lot of people to get the job done, a lot of communication with a bunch of people, calling people, talking to neighbors, talking to whoever you can to collect cans for the canned food drive, talk to parents to make sure things are under control. And there's just a lot of working together and time management that is required for the job. And that's one example of working in big groups. And like smaller groups, when we do fundraisers within the class officers, we work a lot together. I would say I have a strong work ethic. I can manage my time pretty well and make sure everything's done in a timely manner so I don't get confused and piled on with a bunch of work and I get stressed out. It's my job to look out for the student body to make sure that things get done the way they want them to get done. They have my ear and I'm their voice, and I will listen to what they have to say and try to get their opinions put forward so someone hears them and someone can help get them done. I want to be able to keep traditions alive at Washington High School and to be able to, the things that people looked forward to when they are freshmen, sophomores, juniors, or seniors, they could do it their senior year. And being ASB president, instead of just having to focus on one grade, like I had to for being class president, I get to focus on the school and get to help the school and impact everyone instead of focusing on one area. And my goal as ASB president is just to leave the place better than how I found it. Hi, my name is Payton Cook again, and I am running for your ASB president.
I'm Alex Strong, and I'm running for ASB vice president. I believe that the trick for what to do when you're behind schedule is not to lose sight of your goal and to realize that sometimes you have to sacrifice something else in order to turn in the thing before your time crunch ends. I also think that maybe if you ask someone who you can trust, as a close friend, that would also help too. I do have a lot of experience. I've spent 2 years in leadership. I'm also very dedicated and optimistic. I also have a lot of experience with teamwork because I play 3 different sports, and I believe that I have a lot of potential to be a great leader. If I do get elected, I believe that ASB vice president is supposed to provide a safe, comfortable environment for all students to want to be in. And I also believe that they should help Washington live up to its potential and make it a great school to be at, somewhere where everyone would want to be at all times of the day. And I'm Alex Strong, and I'm running for your ASB vice president.
Hey everyone, I'm Lauren Harder, and I'm running for the position of ASB Vice President. I would use the help of my fellow executive officers, and we would move forward and try to address the problem at hand to make sure that it doesn't happen again and stay on task for future problems that may come up throughout the year. If I'm lucky enough to get elected, my job as ASB President, as I presume, would be to assist the ASB President themselves, whoever they may be, and help out the other ASB officers and communicate with the school and the community about events that Washington may be putting on, and just keep in touch with the student body and everybody on campus. Remember everyone, I'm Lauren Harder and I'm running for ASB Vice President, so be smarter and vote harder.
Hi Huskies, my name is Jeanette Quinn and I am running for your ASB Treasurer. What keeps me motivated is that I like to look into the future and see what I can accomplish, so that possibility of success is just what keeps me going to eventually reach it. So I understand that being ASB Treasurer is just to be that middle ground in between Mrs. Jung, our accountant clerk, and to just organize the class funds and just overlook ASB's expenses, like going throughout, out of the school and into the school, and just keeping everything organized between ASB and outside of Washington. My vision for Washington is to just become a more effective student body. Even though we're just a small school, we do things like blood drives and clothing drives and all of these events. And even though we're just a small school, we could make a greater force on the community. And my vision is for us to just keep that up and keep on making an effect on Fremont, and maybe even greater than that. Being in leadership, I see our current ASB treasurer just always working with Ms. Jung, overlooking finances. So if elected, I see myself in her position, just organizing finances, working with Mrs. Jung. But what I think I could add to that is just a stronger relationship with outside of just ASB, just to see what everyone else thinks of fundraising, what the school is doing. So there's a greater connection between outside of ASB and within ASB for that united student body. So our main saying or motto is pride, tradition, excellence, and I think what it means to be a Husky is to just embody everything with Washington High School, like Spirit Week or academics. And I think one of the most important things is to leave a legacy behind. So I think that's what it means to be a Husky, is to just embody everything with your pride, tradition, and excellence. My name is Jeanette Quinn, and hopefully you vote me for your ASB treasurer.
Okay, hi, my name is Robbie Samadhi, and I'm a junior, and I'm running for ASB secretary. The skills that I have that would make me the best for this position is I'm a very outgoing person. I know what I want, and I try my best to get it. I always put myself out there, and I look out for others. So with all my other ASB officers, I would be the one to look out for them and everything, and try my best to help everyone when I have time. And I also, I have neat handwriting. My favorite ASB put on event would be multicultural, because I love seeing all the different cultures come together. And the things that there's a lot of work that goes into that, and that goes on leadership, is we have to set up the international kitchen and call all the places. We also have to set up the gym, make sure everything's working, and make sure that all the groups know when they're going, and that the amount of hours they're going, and that everything is precise. My job as ASB secretary would be to, besides taking notes for the minutes, is just to help out in better different parts of the school, in which helping the ASB president and doing all these different other jobs. I would also be actively helping the student staff / alumni commission, because that's what I'm in right now. And I would be free to do anything that Ms. Paris asked for, and just stuff that would better the school in the long run once I'm gone. And I'm Robbie Samadhi, and I'm a junior. I'm running for ASB secretary.
Hello, my name is Priya Kohli, and I'm running for your next 2014 to 2015 ASB secretary. For the past 2 years being a part of leadership, I've learned obviously how to be a leader, which means how to be organized, how to be confident, how to take a stand for all of my opinions, how to be organized, and how to be good with people. And all of these skills will all together intertwine to make me the best fit for this job. As ASB secretary, it's important that obviously a person is organized to keep track of everything that is going around the school and ASB. And basically, ASB is basically the working house of this entire school, and to ensure that this working house stays in order and to make sure that this working house is productive and whatnot, it's very important that we continue to be very organized, which is basically what the ASB secretary does. My favorite ASB event is obviously Spirit Week. Spirit Week is basically the essence of our school. Spirit Week ensures that it's like the time when everyone gets together in like this big unity and basically exemplifies what our school is all about. It's about diversity, and it's about being all together in one big group. If elected, my job as ASB secretary would obviously take minutes during business meetings. Business meetings are basically where all of ASB gets together and understands all the business that needs to be passed for the school, checks that need to be passed for sports, clubs, all that, etc. To understand that, to make sure that all of the other ASB officers are in good collaboration with each other, and to ensure that all of the students' body is involved in what is going on at Washington High School. ASB secretary essentially keeps everything organized and makes sure that the entirety of Washington High School runs smoothly so that we all together can have a beautiful year. My name is Priya Kohli, and I'm running to be your next ASB secretary from 2014 to 2015. Vote me!